one of the greatest problems of mass society is loneliness. And instead of talking to each other, we talk to these stupid little metal boxes. And I'm sorry, it is not going to solve the problem of loneliness. It ain't going to do it. We're addicted to it as if it somehow will.
My fiance is really trying to dig this into me, but it's one of her biggest pet peeves, and it's actually kind of turned into a pet peeve of mine, is that when people go out to dinner, everyone sits down and you're immediately on your phone.
You know, you'll see 4 people at a table, every one of them on their phone. Well, I mean, I thought that you go out to dinner not for the food, but you go out to be with people you like.
Well, from the minute I get up in the morning, it wakes me up.
And instead of hitting snooze, I'm just like, I get up and check Facebook.
And it goes to getting ready, listening to music, checking the weather so that I find out what I'm wearing.
And then when I get really, really bored, I just start playing games. Just play games throughout the whole day.
I have the phone attached to my hip on a daily basis.
I think about myself driving, and I use my GPS on my phone to get everywhere.
It's way more portable than my laptop.
Cell phones are terrific for meeting people.
I use my phone primarily for social media.
Social media.
Social media.
I guess the social media aspect is easy.
The most exciting part is when you're scrolling through your social media and you get that notification, that little red dot,
I like it because when I take the bus home at night, I text with my daughter. All the way home on the bus.
I can't ride public transportation without it.
I definitely use my phone for homework, looking up answers.
And check my emails while I'm on the ski lift. Then everybody thinks I'm still at work.
I definitely think phone addiction's a thing. My friends can't go anywhere without their phones. I mean, even myself, I'm always feeling like I always have to have my phone on me, in my hand, in my pocket.
I don't think it's ever in my pocket. It's usually right on my hand.
Every once in a while I get these phantom vibrations on my legs that causes me to pull out my phone even when I don't get a text, so I say I'm pretty dependent on my phone.
Oh gosh.
A day?
I think, okay, so...
So I've been trying this new thing. I've been wearing a watch.
I couldn't tell you exact number.
Upwards to 100 times a day.
Maybe 3 or 4 hours, I don't know. I have no idea.
I bet I pulled out 50 to 75 times a day pretty easy. Even with trying to bring my watch into this.
Once you start, you can't stop.
There will be a time where I pick up my phone, Facebook, oh, I've seen this person's post 6 times. Put it down. Literally within 5 seconds, pick up my phone again, go to Facebook. Boom, there's that. And I get mad at myself.
Because I don't want to miss anything, and I guess maybe people just don't want to feel left out. They don't want to feel like they're missing something that someone might have said that would have made them laugh or made them realize something, I suppose.
FOMO, dude. I get some serious FOMO. I mean, there's times where just even on your phone, you just want to get invited to go do stuff. So you'll hit somebody up or text them, where in the old days, how many phone numbers do you know right now? None. You probably don't know anybody's phone numbers, so you'll be missing out if you lost your phone. You're like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do? So.
But, of course, as a teacher, I find them hideous because people have a lot of trouble keeping off their damned email and off their whatever. I have found, and students deny it, and I still believe it, that people turn to their cell phones so that they don't have to feel what's going on. They don't have to connect to what's going on because somehow public life is getting scarier and scarier for people.
I think it's kind of a cop-out too for most people because they don't have to be social. They don't have to interact face-to-face with people.
And people are just communicating behind screens, so they feel like they can say a lot more than they would in person.
There are so many times that I'll ask someone a question and they'll always text me back instead of calling.
I turn off my read receipts, so I think it's pretty easy to not respond to some people.
Creates these expectations of immediate response, but immediate superficial response. not a considered response. People can't think in bursts of more than a half a minute.
When I take the light rail, I swear to God, if anyone just makes a little weird eye contact or looks like they're gonna talk to me, it's like, it's the phone. Like, get out of my face, this is me being busy, you know?
I honestly think the next generation of like humans will have a bend in their neck because like they're so used to looking down their entire lives.
Most of communication is body language, and by communicating over the phones, you're taking that away. It makes it easier for people to insult people online, to start arguments, and also, though, to stand up for what you believe in, for those that maybe are shy to speak up or stand up for something that they care about.
You know, I mean, you see people, and not just young people, because young people are not the villains in this story, right? You know, they didn't, for one thing, you didn't invent the cell phone, you know? We did. You know, we saw Star Trek and went out and invented something, you know, far more insidious.
We need to spend more time just in the moment and off the phones, and more like, we need more personal interactions again. Because people are so into their phones and social media that they think that's the only way they need to be connecting with people when there's stuff happening around us all the time.
We haven't come any closer to figuring out life's eternal mysteries than we were, you know, 500 years ago. That, you know, I mean, some things are easier and all of that. I'm going to have to take this
I
one.
understand.